Hi there, and welcome to this plan with me for October. In this video, we're going to talk about how to incorporate healthy habits into this season, as well as enjoying all of the coziness that fall has to offer. I'm also going to be sharing with you some planning / overall life organizing tips that I've been using lately. So without further ado, let's get into it. You can't see, but I've got all of my planning tools laid out in front of me, so if I'm looking down, don't mind me. But we're gonna start off with reflecting on the previous month. September was such a beautiful month for me. I really learned so much. So I thought I would share with you some of the journaling prompts that I used and also share what I've taken away from this month. So starting off is, what is one word to describe September? For me, that is just beautiful. I had a really beautiful month this month. And some highlights, I will share with you briefly some of my highlights that I jotted down. This month, we really enjoyed beginning to cozy in for fall, for decorating, hosting, having friends over, spending more time with friends and family. I've been feeling really creative this month, so I've started a lot of projects and DIYs and also just creating content. And I've really been enjoying my relaxed evening routine this month. So those are some of my highlights. The next journaling prompt is, what did I learn this month? So I'm going to share some things that I learned. Hopefully it can be inspiring for you as well. One thing I've really learned this month is that I can feel and express my emotions without them controlling me. And sorry to get super deep right off the bat, but that's what this reflection is about. I am someone who, when things are really, really hard or really heavy to deal with, I just don't like to be a downer. I don't like to be sad. I'm always trying to be positive. So if I feel like there's nothing that I can do about a situation, I'll just keep it inside. But one thing that I've been really working on and have seen a huge difference in myself is when I talk about those things and get them out, they don't sit with me and harm me. So I'm really been trying to work on being more open with my feelings and letting myself feel them, as opposed to keeping everything inside. And I feel like I really worked on that this month, and it is so much healthier, and I've noticed such a big difference. The other thing is that my morning and night routine are so important to my mental and physical health. I really can't take it for granted, because when I'm off on one of those things, it really just throws me off in general. The next journaling prompt is, what am I proud of? So one thing that I'm proud of is that I have not given up on my little garden. We've had multiple setbacks, but I keep going because it's something that I really want to do. So I'm proud of myself for continuing on and not getting discouraged. Another thing with what we were just talking about is just being more open with my emotions and being more open with people. And the last reflection prompt is, how can I improve moving forward? And in light of everything that I just said, one thing I need to continue to work on is prioritizing my morning and night routine to keep everything in my life centered and balanced, as well as I want to prioritize more having meaningful date nights and just connections with friends and family. But now we're actually going to move into a special section which hasn't been in any of my previous Plan With Me videos, and that is a quarterly review. So if you think about it, we only have 3 more months left in the year, in 2023, and that's it, the year's over. So I think it's important to think about, what do I want the rest of my year to look and feel like, and what do I want to accomplish? But as always, it's important to review the last 3 months as well. And I'm not going to go into depth with any of my answers with this, but I will share with you the journal prompts that I used in case you want to do a quarterly review as well. The first one is, what have I been proud of in the past 3 months? What are the most important lessons that I've learned in the past 3 months? What are some moments of pure joy that I felt? And I really liked this question because it's not just highlights, because there's so many highlights if you really look back, but it's the moments where you just felt nothing but happiness and joy. And again, not only is it nice to reflect on those things, but also it helps you to create more opportunities or situations for you to feel like that again moving forward. And the last prompt is, what am I most excited about moving forward? So speaking of moving forward, let's go into our planning for October. When I was doing my planning for the next quarter, the last little bit of the year, one word kept coming to my mind, and that is just cozy. I feel like there are some times of the year where you think, I really want to work really hard, I want to get a lot done, I want to be productive, get a lot accomplished, and I just feel like this isn't one of those times of year. Right now, it just feels really right to cozy in, to take really good care of yourself and just enjoy all the coziness of fall, all the comforts, and spending time with friends and family. Sip tea, bake cookies. That's really how I want to close out this year and how I want to feel. So my theme for October will be calm and cozy. And in our planning, I'm also going to be sharing a lot of the goals that I'm going to be working on this month. And one of those is to start habit tracking. And I'm really excited to share with you a new way that I've found to do that. It's an app called Brite Daily Planner, and I want to say a huge thank you to Brite for sponsoring this part of today's video. I truly have enjoyed incorporating using this app into my planning routine. So first, I want to share the habit tracking feature. So here I just have a couple simple things, but I found that these are really some of the most key things I've noticed that have an impact on my health and my daily routine. And I like that when you open the app, you can see them right there. It's just a really good reminder. And a side note, I also like that you can change the background picture. I pulled these from Pinterest. It just makes it a little bit more aesthetic, and it makes you a little bit more excited and motivated to check it off. Now for planning events and activities, we are checking quite a few things off our bucket list for this month. If you haven't seen my video of my fall starter pack, I have my fall bucket list in that video. Definitely go check it out if you haven't yet. But a couple things we'll be scheduling this month is our annual pumpkin patch dates. We haven't picked the farm that we're going to go to yet, but we will figure it out very soon. We are going to a fall cabin up in North Georgia with some friends. I'm super excited. While we're up there, we're going to go apple picking finally. We've had that on our list forever. We're going to possibly go to a fall festival. It's going to be such a nice time. I'm super excited for that trip. And just a couple other things that I want to schedule this month that we just haven't been able to figure out a date quite yet. Also, it's kind of contingent on weather, is our outdoor movie nights, as well as visiting some new farmers markets that I haven't been to before. So although I still really like having a paper calendar to write everything down, I also really like using this app to just have the most important things written down on the calendar on my phone. This also helps with setting up reminders and things like that. Another goal that I have for October that I already started doing a little bit in September is to do a brain dump before bed. I have just been recently feeling very heavy, a lot of things on my mind right before bed, and I feel like that's really affected my sleep. So one thing that I've tried to start doing is to just get all of the thoughts out onto paper or in my phone. And I've actually been using the note feature in the Brite app because I can delete it after. I get everything out and then I just hit delete. And then I actually like to start a new note with some positive affirmations. I can address any issues that possibly came out and try and put a positive spin on it, or at least leave it with peace at the end of the day and a positive thought at the end of the day. And this has been really, really helpful and definitely something that I want to continue to do in October. And looking at my other goals for October, some of them are to meet up with more friends during the week. I've noticed what a good impact that has. I really want to do more of that this month. I want to prioritize journaling in the morning. I want to get back into Pilates and just schedule some more time to myself with bubble baths and more reading. And lastly, working on getting ready for the next day in my night routine. Just taking a few minutes to really get mentally organized and ready for the day, think about what I would like to wear or what I want for breakfast to get me excited, and also just having that schedule to motivate me and help get me out of bed in the morning. So for this, I like to use the personal tasks feature in Brite. It just helps me write everything out, or if there's something that I want to do a couple days later, I could put it for this week or the next day, etc. Some other features that Brite has to offer is you can play relaxing sounds. I actually use this every night. I like white noise to fall asleep to, and I use just the relaxing rain, and that really helps me sleep. There's also a feature to jot down ideas. I store a lot of my ideas for future YouTube videos or content ideas in here. There's also a place for you to store memories or your favorite quotes. So again, huge thank you to Brite for sponsoring this video. If you would like to check it out for yourself, I will leave the download link below, and also I have a 25% off discount code for you if you would like to try the premium subscription, which I will also leave in the description box below. And that is going to do it for our plan with me for October. Thank you so much for watching. I'm wishing you a beautiful fall season and a beautiful October full of joy and warm moments. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that like and subscribe button, please, and I will see you in my next fall video. Until then, bye!